Surprisingly, one of the best films of summer 2024 has just arrived on Amazon Prime Video. While it didn't get much attention, it earned $111 million in the busy movie season, which is impressive. It's performing well on Prime Video too. Our standout pick is Constantine, starring Keanu Reeves. This film was his first comic book movie and remains one of his best between The Matrix and John Wick. In this video, we will look at the 10 best movies available on Amazon Prime in 2024. Before we get into the details, please subscribe to the Cine Wizard. Don't forget to hit the bell icon so you can get updates.
Our boys would come home.
That's happening, isn't it?
Don't you hate that?
Hey, what?
Uncomfortable silences.
Espresso.
If. John Krasinski directed a new family movie called If, which is different from his earlier Quiet Place films. The name If stands for imaginary friends, who are magical creatures that don't follow normal rules. A young girl named Bia, played by Kaylee Fleming, is surprised when she met If's like Blue, voiced by Steve Carell, and Blossom, voiced by Phoebe Waller-Bridge. Luckily, Bia's neighbor Kyle, played by Ryan Reynolds, can see these ifs too. It's his job to help them find new friends after they lost their previous ones. Bia joins Kyle in this task, but her idea to help is even bolder, making it a big challenge to complete, whether real or imaginary.
Let's not give her a complex.
Good luck, short stack. It's all up to you. No pressure. Cock and dagger! Hope this works.
Constantine. In the 2005 movie Constantine, Keanu Reeves plays John Constantine, a character from the DC comic Hellblazer. This version of Constantine has some changes to fit Keanu's style, but the film still turns out to be an exciting mix of action and horror. Detective Angela Dodson, played by Rachel Weisz, is heartbroken after her twin sister Isabel dies. Angela believes her sister was murdered, so she seeks help from John Constantine, who is trying to avoid going to hell for a past suicide attempt. While helping Angela, Constantine realizes that demons are after her as part of a plan that could bring hell to Earth. Time is running out for him to stop them.
Into the light I command thee. Into the light I command thee.
Challengers. In the movie Challengers, the story is told in a way that might be confusing, so you need to pay attention. Zendaya plays Tashi Duncan, a talented tennis player who is attracted to two other players, Patrick Zwig, played by Josh O'Connor, and Art Donaldson, played by Mike Feist. Both men want to be with Tashi, but only one of them is ready to do anything to win her over. Even after one of them wins her love, their complicated relationship continues for years. In the end, the rivalry between these two men leads them back to where it all started, the tennis court.
I don't need to play mind games with you.
Come have a cigarette with me. I have to talk to you.
I don't smoke.
Paddington II. Paddington II was once a very special movie that had a perfect score of 100% on Rotten Tomatoes until someone gave it a bad review, bringing it down to 99%. Despite this, the film is still loved by many, just like Paddington Bear, who is voiced by Ben Whishaw. Paddington lives happily with his adoptive family, Henry, played by Hugh Bonneville, and Mary, played by Sally Hawkins, along with her kids, Judy and Jonathan. However, his life takes a turn when Phoenix Buchanan, played by Hugh Grant, tricks everyone into thinking Paddington stole a rare book. As the Browns work hard to clear his name, Paddington's kind nature wins over the other prisoners, but he still feels sad at times when things look bad for him.
Brown, P, laundry duty.
It's only one red sock. What's the worst that can happen?
Drag Me to Hell. In the horror movie Drag Me to Hell, directed by Sam Raimi, Kristen Brown, played by Alison Lohman, faces a tough choice. She can either help an old woman called Sylvia Ganoche, played by Lorna Raver, by giving her more time on her mortgage so she can try to get a job promotion by saying no. Sadly, Kristen picks the wrong option, and Sylvia, who knows about curses, puts one on her for causing her to lose her home. Soon, Kristen starts seeing scary visions and feels attacks from dark forces. She learns that if she doesn't break the curse in 3 days, she will be pulled to hell. To save herself, she might have to compromise her values even more.
How do I get rid of this?
You can give the curse away.
Everybody Wants Some. Richard Linklater is the writer and director of the comedy Everybody Wants Some, which focuses on college baseball. Even though the movie didn't do well at the box office, it got great reviews and could become a cult favorite. The cast features actors like Glenn Powell, Walt Russell, Taylor Hoechlin, and Zoe Deutch, who all deliver strong performances. Blake Jenner plays Jake Bradford, a college freshman and pitcher for the baseball team in 1980. When Jake moves into a house with his teammates, he quickly discovers that playing baseball is just for fun. The real focus is on partying and dating. Jake tries to start a romance with a girl named Beverly, played by Zoe Deutch, but keeping their relationship strong may be tough while he's on this wild team.
Finding out who you are.
You gotta tune in, man. You guys wanna try a little telepathic stuff? Let's do it. Lock in.
Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. While fans waited for the next Shrek movie, Antonio Banderas' Puss in Boots keep the spirit of the franchise alive. In Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, the beloved cat is running out of time. Puss has used up most of his 9 lives and now he's on his last one, which makes him very scared. To escape his worries, he decides to live like a regular cat. However, he discovers that there's a chance to get his lost lives back if he can find a magical wishing star. Puss isn't the only one searching for the star, others need it too. This journey brings Puss back together with his ex-fiancée, Kitty Softpaws, voiced by Salma Hayek Pinault, and makes him think about what he truly wants in life.
Espresso.
Pulp Fiction. 30 years ago, Quentin Tarantino became famous with his film Pulp Fiction. While it wasn't his first movie, it helped him gain a lot of attention. The story is told in a way that can be confusing because it doesn't follow a straight line, but the characters are unforgettable. There are hitman Vincent Vega, played by John Travolta, and Jules Winfield, played by Samuel L. Jackson. There's also a boxer named Butch Coolidge and a crime boss, Marcellus Wallace, who is played by Wayne Rames, along with his wife, Mia, played by Uma Thurman. The film features great dialogues, unique music choices, and a special style of violence. Even after many years and many movies trying to copy it, nothing has matched what Tarantino created in Pulp Fiction.
Don't you hate that?
Hey, what?
Uncomfortable silences.
Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 1. If you want exciting action, Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning is the movie for you. Tom Cruise and director Christopher McQuarrie have turned the recent Mission Impossible films into major events, and this one could be a big moment of Cruise's character, Ethan Hunt. In this movie, Ethan and his IMF team face a powerful AI called the Entity, which governments around the world are trying to control. Ethan is the only one who knows that the Entity needs to be destroyed, but it has its own plans. It influences the real world through Ethan's enemy, Gabriel, played by Isai Morales. An intriguing thief named Grace, played by Haley Atwell, might have the key to stop the Entity for good. Oppenheimer. The best movie of 2023 is now available on Prime Video. Directed and written by Christopher Nolan, Oppenheimer has set a high standard for future films, especially since it earned 2 Oscars. Cillian Murphy shines as J. Robert Oppenheimer, the key figure behind the creation of the atomic bomb. The story moves back and forth through different years of Oppenheimer's life, including a plot by Rear Admiral Lewis Strauss, played by Robert Downey Jr., to ruin his name. However, nothing affects Oppenheimer more than the heavy reality of the destruction caused by the bomb he helped create. These movies offer a mix of excitement, humor, and deep stories that appeal to many viewers.
Our boys would come home.
That's happening, isn't it?
From the adventures of Puss in Boots and the thrilling action in Mission Impossible to the powerful performances in Oppenheimer, there's something for everyone. Which movie from this list do you like the most? Let us know in the comments. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the Cine Wizard for more videos like this one. Make sure to turn on your notifications by clicking the bell icon.